video. I recently found out who exactly I'm talking to as far as my audience goes. So, when it comes to my audience, I'm talking to superstars. I'm talking to light workers. I'm talking to people who are the underdogs. Now, you might think like, wait, how the superstar and the underdog are the same people? A lot of times it's the people who are isolated, the black sheep, the person that's different out of the group is the person that's supposed to be on stage. You're not supposed to blend into the crowd. So I hope you guys can hear me. I'm outside, okay? I'm outside on my balcony. So I hope y'all can hear me and excuse any noise that you may hear. Ooh. Okay, child. So let's get into this message. Come on now. Okay. Thank you. Anyways. So, like the title of my video says, why people don't show up, right? Or what's the reason why people that you know may not be showing up? Now, keep in mind, y'all really getting on my nerves, sure. Okay. Don't piss me off. Okay, now. Back to our regular scheduled program. Anyways, so keep in mind who I said my audience is. Now that I know who my audience is, right? Now I know who I really want to speak to. Keep in mind, if you're seeing this, you're seeing it for a reason. Okay? And if you don't feel like this resonates with you, then send it to a friend that you feel like it may resonate with. Okay? So, moving right along. Why people won't show up for you when you feel like you need help the most. So, like, you'll have things where it's like you're really struggling. You're really struggling in reality with life, whatever the case is. Hi. Thanks for coming in. So you're really struggling with life. You might be struggling with your finances. You might be having a hard emotional time. You may be feeling a few different things, right? And you're trying to figure out, like, you know somebody, you're close to somebody who actually may have the resources that you need. And for whatever reason, they see you struggling and they are not attempting to lift a finger to help you. Now, why is that? You're like, damn, like, this supposed to be my ace boon coon. This supposed to be my friend. This supposed to be my parent, my family. It's somebody that's close to you, and you're like, dad, why is it that I said hi? Hey. It's somebody that you okay, hold on. So it's somebody that you're close to, and they have the resources that you need, but for some reason they don't want to help. They don't want to help you. They may even be helping somebody else that with the same thing that you're struggling with. They're helping them with no problem, but they don't want to help you. Now, why is that, right? Let's get into it. One time I was talking to this guy, right? And he was really into Marvel. He was really into Marvel. He was really into cartoons within a whole. And he really loved cartoons. And he was like telling me about, he was showing me different videos and cartoons and old cartoons, new ones, whatever. And there was this cartoon that he showed me, and it was like the multiverse. And the guy showed me the cartoon, and it was in this multiverse. Superman was down. Like Superman was like down bad. Like he was messed up. He was messed up in the game, right? And hello, love. How you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. And he was like being taken to court, and he had lost his powers and all this stuff. And I remember seeing this one part in the show, and people were like throwing stuff at Superman, everything. It was just crazy. So this guy did something to Superman. I was like, why did he do that to him? And me being naive, I'm just like, Dad, why did he do that to him? And the guy that I was chilling with, who put on the show, he said, because he's Superman. And everybody wants to see the bad guy lose sometimes. I mean, the good guy, excuse me. Everybody wants to see the good guy lose sometimes. And when he said that, it stuck with me. When he said that, it stuck with me, because I was like thinking to myself, again, being naivete, I'm like, who the hell wants to see the good guy lose? The good guy's always saving somebody. The good guy's always coming to the rescue. The good guy's always serving the community, right? Now, this may be something that you deal with, where you're a good person. You're always looking to serve your fellow man, your community, your parents, your family members the best you can. You're always extending yourself, your time, your resources as much as you can. And then for some reason, when you're down on your luck and you need help, those same people that you extended your help to will just look at you. They will just look at you like, what? Like, oh, I can't help you, honey. Even though you was just helping them, they'll just look at you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for interacting with the live, y'all. So there's a point to all of this, right? Because I am going live. I need space on my phone, so I can't just like upload this video by itself. But I might do that again another time. But the reason why, and yeah, thank you for interacting with the live, like with the live, all the good stuff, right? So when, like I said, when that guy said everybody wants to see the good guy lose sometimes, and I was like, what? I like, my brain couldn't wrap itself, wrap it around itself, like wrap it around the idea, like people want to see the good guy lose. So I'm like, okay, that's a different perspective for me, right? Because I always thought you always want to see the good guy win. You always want to see you always want to see Batman or whoever it is win, because you're like, they're the good guy, they're saving the day, right? And then I started to think about it on a deeper level, and I was like, well, you know what? When there is a catastrophe, right? Say if there's an issue and, you know, one of these made up Marvel characters, stay with me. I know I'm in the cartoon realm and the fiction realm, but I'm bringing it home, okay? So when you're with these people, not with these people, I'm thinking about my next point. When you're watching these shows and you see the good guy's down and he's like on the ground and he's like, oh my God, oh, like he's trying to, you know, something's happened to him or whatever the case may be, right? And it's like, unless it's like an Avengers movie, who comes to help the good guy? Who comes to the aid of the hero? Nobody. unless it's an Avenger movie or something like that, very rarely does anybody come to the aid of the superhero. Now, why do I bring this up and why is this important? Because I'm coming. Because this is important, because That's you. That is literally you. This video is for the people that are... Go on back out there, in there, and close the door. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, back to this. So I have to wrap this up, y'all, because I have to go soon. So why is this important? Is because that's you. You are the superhero. And I know you're like, Vanika B, I'm not no freaking superhero. What are you talking about? I'm not a superhero. I'm just me. I'm barely making it. I'm struggling. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. Like, I'm just a regular schmegular person. But I implore you to take a minute to think about who and what you are. And when I say who and what, I mean who you are as a person. What are your currencies that you hold? And also, what are the things that you do for others? What are some of the characteristics that come to you naturally? What are some of the things that nobody had to teach you? You just do it, right? I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. And if you're inclined to have a little homework, okay, I want you to write those things down. Because these things, and then also thinking about your things that are authentic to you. What's authentic to you? What are the things that you don't really know anybody else who does this? What are the things that it's just something that God gave you, something that source gave you, whatever you believe in, right? So I want you to take some time and really think. You're set, like, I know you're like, Vanika B, you talking about cartoons, you're talking about being a superhero, you're talking about being the underdog. These things are all coming together, and let me explain to you why. The reason why the people in your life who have the resources to help you, that have the wherewithal to step in, help you to do certain things, they're not stepping up, they're not coming to save you, is because you are the superhero. You do the saving. Who saves the superhero when the superhero is down? Another superhero. Really, another superhero. And I know it sounds funny, but I'm saying this to say you are somebody special. You're not normal. You're not regular. You're not just a regular schmegular person like you think you are. Okay, if you're coming across this live, if you're hearing the sound of my voice right now, you are meant to hear this message. So I need you to start taking inventory. Start taking inventory of who you are, of how you show up, of the things that you do that are special and unique to you, because those are your superpowers. Okay? You're like one of those, you're like the X-Men character before they know that they're a mutant. It's like you're exuding your power in different areas and different spaces, and people are looking at you like, what the hell, what you got going on? And you're just like, I don't know, it just happened. I just did it. I don't know what just came out of my hands. I don't know what happened. And you're thinking that you're a regular schmegular person when really you need to be off with other superheroes. Really you need to be connecting with people who have a certain je ne sais quoi. A certain level of power. Okay? So I hope that this message came together for you. I hope that you understand what I'm saying exactly when I say it says I'm from Nobody likes superheroes to do something for other. I'm not exactly sure what you're saying, but thank you so much for interacting with the live. I don't know if you're saying nobody likes to do things for superheroes, because that is true. Like, I'm not sure if that's what you're actually trying to say or what. But I'm saying all of this to say, well, what do you mean by that? Let's ask you that. What do you mean by that? Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Because it's like, think about it. If you're a regular person and you see somebody flying around, literally flying just by themselves, and then all of a sudden they get hurt or they fall or something happens, you're not that regular person is not thinking, oh my God, let me go help that person. That person was just flying. They have more capabilities, more strength than I do. They're literally defying gravity. What am I going to do to help them? That's what people are thinking. That's what these normal people are thinking. That's what your friends, your family, even sometimes your parents are thinking. Even though you're struggling to hold on and you're like, oh, I just need some help with this, I could use help with that and all the things, and you're thinking to yourself like, I need help with this, and I have somebody in my life that I know that could help me with this, and they are just acting like they don't even see me over here struggling. They acting like they don't even see me. It's because who helps the superhero? It's very rare that a regular person will aim to help a superhero. Okay? And I know it might sound a little funny, but I want you to understand what I'm saying. Think about it. You might not be a superhero where you're flying in the sky, but you may have a spiritual presence, a spiritual power that you have not tapped into, that you have not been looking at. And it's time to tap into those things. It's time to take, like I said, if you have some time later on tonight, go ahead and take a list of the things that are special and unique to you. Those are your superpowers. Those are the things that are unique to you. Okay, I'm so glad that you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm glad that at least one person, okay, what they say, if one person get the message, I done did my job. And on that note, baby, I will see y'all later. Thank y'all so much for coming into the room. I got to go before, before I be interrupted again. So I'm glad that you got the message. Y'all have a good one. Peace.